Who? Manchester United.
This is VanCam. This is VanCam. You waited for.
Here he is. What about you, Stephen?
Why are you doing that silly accent?
It's not a silly accent, Steve. I've been in Ireland, Northern Ireland, man. That's how they talk. You never seen Coronation Street?
Nah, mate.
No. No, Big Jim?
Who's Big Jim?
No. McDonald? No. Thought so. Some of the craziest rhymes ever known by man are going into this thing that's called VanCam. So sit back, grab a beer and get excited. I'm gonna talk pure horse shit about Man United. Oh, it's a coffee cup drop. Because I didn't have a microphone, obviously. But I am Kev Ashford. Welcome, every single one of you, to a little thing that we all know as the ManUtd VanCam. Have a bit of that sunshine. Put that in your pipe and smoke it if smoking's what you're into. Hope you're all alright. I was away the other week and I didn't really bother to tell anyone, which isn't really nice, but I'm back, so you don't need to worry. This is the first official ManUtd VanCam of the new season. I will be briefly looking back at fantastic result, 4-0 against Chelsea. Didn't see that one coming, but I'll take it. Of course I will. We're going to do Fellaini watch this week. We're bringing it back because everybody keeps asking me to, so we'll have a look at what he's been up to in China at Salabali. We will then fly into Cockstroker of the Week. I've got a top 3 this week. We'll do the big VanCam debate, which is on VAR. Are you for or against it? And we will then end with your comments. God, I'm exhausted, man. Man of many talents, man. Dropping the coffee cup after spitting out lyrics like that and then spewing all that shit out as well. So first of all, Manchester United 4, Chelsea 0. Oh, was I having that? What a surprise. I was surprised by it because when I seen the team line up, I was happy with it. I mean, we've got a proper right back and a proper centre half in the team to start with. Wan-Bissaka and Harry Maguire. But Pereira in midfield, I thought was the weak link when at first seen the team sheet. I was thinking, I don't really get Pereira at the minute. He keeps being given these chances and you never really look and think, whoa, he's going to be some player or whatever. So it's a big season for him. He did a bit of a job for us, but I do feel there's better players in that position. And I'm really surprised that Man United did not splash the cash in the middle of the field, because I thought a midfielder we certainly did need. And on the last day, for Lukaku to go to Inter, even, you were thinking maybe we need another striker, somebody to come in, because the workload on Rashford now and Martial is going to be intense, and an injury to one of them is going to cause us all kinds of mither. So that was the Chelsea game. I mean, Harry Maguire, what can we say about him, man? Every rival fan, all knobhead Liverpool fans are all going to beat us with this brush. He's not as good as Van Dijk and he's the world's most expensive defender. But holy shit, man, how good was it to see a player calm, collective, somebody that can spray passes along the back, actually carry the ball out the back? Do you know what I mean? We've been used to having the Chuckle brothers at the back, and now we've got somebody with a calming presence. I've always liked Lindelof, and I think them two will complement each other brilliantly. Wan-Bissaka again, what a fantastic debut. These two players playing the debut at Old Trafford in the Premier League for Manchester United, and it was water off a duck's back, whatever that means. Yeah, it was absolutely mint, man. That's all I want to say on the matter, because obviously that game now has passed. But right, let's get the show properly started, man. We're going to do a thing called Fellaini Watch. Now and again, we do bring it back. It used to be a popular segment of the show. So we're going to bring that straight in now. And somewhere along the line, we will be checking out the first week of the VanCam Fantasy League football table. I know people always say, you don't do it after one game, but fantasy football's a bit different. Not the people that were celebrating United being second in the league, joint top and all that after week 1. Down with that kind of shit. What we're going to do is have a look, see the teams that are in the league. I'll put the pin for the league up. If for any reason you're late to the party on that one, you can get involved. So here we go, Fellaini Watch. Don't know why I did that. Hello, I'm ManUtd Fellaini. Of course it's not, it's Kev. It's Big Kev. Just put the wig on for another Fellaini watch. I did say I'll always bring it back now and again when something is brought to my attention. Basically when the bushy-haired tit has been at it. And Owen Saunders was on the old Twitter. He sent this through. It was from Sports Witness. Little interview with the big bushy-haired bella. And basically, you know, he's revealing a few things about his time at Man United. And one of them did catch the eye. It was the fact that Marouane Fellaini claimed that after one season at Man United, he very nearly left to go to Napoli. In his words, the first season wasn't the best. Okay, right, man, it wasn't the best. It was absolute dog shit. Davy Moyes brought you in, made you the main man. What the fuck did that say about Man United at that time? We become a long ball team. It was embarrassing, man. And for Fellaini to say it wasn't the best, it was dog shit. We finished 7th, man. 7th. We won the league the year before with Sir Alex Ferguson with them same players. Not the best. What a deluded bushy-haired tit. That, my friend, was Fellaini watch. So there you go. I did always say that we will look at Fellaini and what he's up to in China at Shanghai, and how fitting that Jerry Cinnamon should be on the radio at this present time with a song called Wanker. I think it's called Cancer, but he says, you know, stop being less of a wanker. And I've just done Fellaini watch, which basically sums up the bushy-haired bellend in a line. Anyway, right, let's get into Cockstroker of the Week. I've compiled some nominations for this week. Time to find out who's won the award this week. The Cockstroker of the Week. There's no iron blue. Right, this is Cockstroker of the Week. This is where we find out who takes the award home for just being an absolute bellend. Without further ado, I'm going to run you through three, 2 to 1. Yeah, you know I'm struggling here, but just stick with me anyway. First of all, we're going to do it in reverse order, basically. So number 3 this week goes to Wigan Athletic. Wigan Athletic announced that they have got a new mascot. Now, what are we thinking? What do we think of when we think of Wigan? We think of pies, of course we do. So introducing Wigan's new mascot, it is Krusty the Bastard Pie. Drop the bastard bit out of it. That's just me getting a bit het up because of this modern day football shit. But I mean, come on, Krusty the Pie. We've got a guy dressed as a pie now, or a woman it could be, running around behaving like a complete and utter twat, you know, at football matches. Look at me, I'm dressed as a pie. Yeah, really, really funny. I mean, what do we go to now as Liverpool's mascot? Because the first thing I think of is rats. So do we have somebody dressed as a rat running round Anfield? Oh, it's a low blow. Yeah, there's number 3. Number 2 this week, and a big thanks to VanCam regular Dave Birtwhistle, who brought this to my attention. Now, on signing James McCarthy, or re-signing him, bringing him back to Crystal Palace, basically Crystal Palace's official Twitter feed put out this video, which was an absolute crock of horse shit. What a load of shit. Basically, they actually put it out and apparently within seconds deleted it. Probably because they got so much shit for this Friends reunited kind of shit that they actually put out. I mean, what is that all about? I mean, even to get James McCarthy involved in it at the end going, yes, I'm happy, you know, I've been reunited with my friends. Down with that kind of shit. Is this what football's come to? Seriously? Hey. So this is number 1. Cockstroke of the Week this week goes to FIFA. FIFA this week decided to fine Man City for breach of financial fair play. This was regarding youth players. Seriously, what is the point of fining Man City? I don't understand it, man. Do you know what I mean? If your mate is massive, you got massive Ken there. You know what I mean? If he's filling up and he's fat and he's going to KFC all the time, you go to KFC, the Colonel, and you say, don't serve him anymore. Yeah? Throw him out. If he comes in, just send him out. You don't fine him because he'll be in there and he'll say, yeah, here's me fine, but give me the bargain bucket and a big 2-litre bottle of Coke, man. And Ken's off his tits then, and he's 2 stone heavier. What is the point of fining Manchester City for breaking financial fair play? That's nothing. £314,000. They've probably got youth players that have never played in the first team earning that. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's a low blow. It's not a low blow because you've got a shitload of money. So you can't hurt them by fining them. You do what they did to Chelsea. You give them a transfer ban, and that really fucks them up. So number one this week is FIFA. Knobheads. Cockstroker of the week. Got the helmet onto one side because I'm a bad man. That was Cockstroker of the week. If you've got a nomination, all you need to do is send it through. You can get involved on Twitter at KevinAshford7 or just put it in the comment section. You can bring it to my attention, and if obviously it gets read out, you get the accreditation for it. So what's stopping you? I don't know. Right, next up, we are going to do the big VanCam debate. The last time I did this, we did it on David De Gea having the captaincy. This week, we're talking VAR. So get involved, man.
The big VanCam debate.
Okay, another week, another VanCam big key bit. What's wrong with me, man? Another week, another big VanCam debate. That's exactly what I wanted to say. Malfunctioning, man. Brain's not working today. Last time I did the big VanCam debate, it was actually based on something very relevant to what happened on Sunday at Old Trafford against Chelsea. I was asking the question, David De Gea, captain. Is he captain material? Would you give him the armband? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer gives it him against Chelsea, so it made it really relevant. Mystic Kev. Yes, so anyway, I don't know what that was. Just bear with me here. I will get through this. The voting was basically yes, would you give it to De Gea, or no, give it somebody else. 75%, which is an overwhelming percentage of a number. It's really, really good. Basically said yes, they would give it him. So that was an absolute landslide. De Gea got the captaincy at the weekend. I think looking long term, the performance of Harry Maguire at the back, the fact he was so vocal when he come out, I've not seen this in a defender since the likes of Vidic and Ferdinand. We've been pissing around with Jones, Smalling, the Chuckle brothers. We had too many chances. That was a Chris Smalling impression. You know, all this shit we've had. We've got Harry Maguire now, man. His head's massive. It's bigger than Manchester, and he's going to stick it on everything. Yeah, he had a really good game. This week, we are talking VAR. Yeah, we're talking about this thing that personally I think is really ruining football on a whole. I think the match day experience is just, it's making it absolute shit. And when you look at the decision that was given against Man City, yes, when I was watching it, I was laughing my head off. But for the supporters that are in the stadium, it is killing it, man, because you're going to get to the stage where goals are going in and you won't even know whether to celebrate. Even when they're back at the halfway line ready to kick off again, you'll still be a bit apprehensive and thinking, is this going to get chalked off here or what? So with VAR, for the big calls, for the big decisions, but when it comes to a millimetre, you know, we're talking a toe or a toenail, a hair on the arm, the size of that, a hair on the arm, do you know what I mean? And you're offside. This is where it is totally killing it. I'm all for getting the correct decisions, but make it be the big decisions. So this week's question, VAR. Basically, are you having it or you think it's ruining the game? So thumbs up or thumbs down. You have to make a decision. There will be an eye on it up here. Struggling again. Just click on that. First time back in a couple of weeks, you see. It's always a rough ride getting back in and trying to do VanCam. Click on the eye. You can submit your vote. You must do this because next week I can give out the poll results. So it is on VAR. Do you like it? Do you think it's working? It's fine, not a problem, Kev? Or are you a bit like me where you're thinking, do you know what? It's too much change. It's making the match day experience. Now, even sat at home, you know, you're watching it, you have an idea of what's going on. I know in the stadiums you've got that as well, but I just think it's killing the actual goal celebration. You used to have players who scored. You won't even be doing this anymore. And the first thing they used to do, Ruud van Nistelrooy, Alan Shearer, Cantona, any of the greats, they look along the line, as long as that flag's down, I'm celebrating, we're in. But now, you could even still have this flag down, you run off and celebrate, and a minute later, it's a goal kick. It's just, honestly, I think it's a massive change, and I'm just not digging it at the minute. Do you feel like me, or do you think, Kev, just shut the fuck up, man? It's sound as a pound. Cast your vote. It's a simple yes or a no. VAR, are you having it? There is no! Sitting up on that fence. Who the fuck wants to sit up there, man? Where I am now, it's absolutely pissing down with rain. If you're up there, you're going to get soaked. You know, I'm just sat in here, out of it. So yeah, make a decision, I'll let you know next week.
The big VanCam debate.
Okie dokie, there we go with the big VanCam debate. Make sure you get involved. If you misinterpreted what I actually meant before, I said do you like it or dislike it, like or dislike, that doesn't mean if you dislike it, you dislike the video. Oh no, no, no. Don't even think about doing that shit. This YouTube game is hard enough without all you shower bastards starting to dislike it, thinking, you know, oh, he said dislike the video if you don't like VAR. No, you click on the eye and you get involved that way, yeah? Let's just put that one to bed once and for all. Right, now we are going to end with the last part of the show, which is your comments. We're going to look at a few comments that have popped up on my Twitter feed and YouTube comments, so make sure you get a comment in and all that, do all that shite, and yeah, let's just have a look at a few of them and get through them. Yeah, okay, so before we get into your comments, and later on we will be looking at the VanCam Fantasy League table, I just want to thank a couple of people really quick. This is the Super Chat Appreciation Society, the people that basically, you know, give money to VanCam. Fucking fair play to you, that's what I say. Dan Wills Gaming, £1.99 in the pot, said good evening all, still no transfers, unbelievable. This was a couple of weeks ago, so it's a little bit outdated, but you're still getting the shout out. And also Tushar Gupta, box that name off, $10 US, and absolutely nothing to say, so all I can say is thank you very much. Okay, so here we go with a look at some of the other comments that made the comment section of the last YouTube video. Nikki Jefferson, VanCam regular, said the cheeky one is back. Looking forward to it, pal. Yes, loads of people saying it's great to have you back, and that was on the back of my last little video, which was just a bit of a tease of what was coming up in this show. And it's great because I do understand that if Fridays, you know, if Kev's not on YouTube, you know, things happen, man. You know, dogs are getting kicked, cats are getting kicked across, you know, living rooms up and down the country. In fact, I only seen the other day, I obviously didn't do VanCam last week, but last Friday the police basically issued some statistics, and basically they said that last Friday domestic violence rose by 80%. They didn't know why. I know why, because Kev didn't do VanCam. What the fuck? Valanazanzi said this is the proper United channel. I've stumbled on yours about 3 hours ago. I was watching your 2-year-old videos. That's how good it is. Recommending you to some United fans in Croatia. Oh, I'm late to the table. De Gea is captain, apparently. He is. Keep it up, mate, he says as well. Thank you very much, Valentine. Yes. Basically, this is what we need more of. We need more subscribers, new people like this in different countries. John Vallandigham has got America boxed off. You know, he goes out there, promotes it off his own bat. Now we've got Valans Hasiji basically sorting out Croatia, the Croatia Reds. Yes, nice one. The Conman, who is David Conreen's brother, the sidekicks them two, like the craze of Wivenshaw. He said, great vid, Kev. Not sure about the thigh massage off Kevin Keegan, no, mate. I didn't say Kevin Keegan, Conman. I said Michelle Keegan. There is a big, massive difference, man. One is... one's fit, one's not. Another regular in the comments section from the previous video was Adrian Smith, and he said, Kev, where's the Fantasy Football League link? I don't do Facebook. Right, well, if you don't do Facebook, then here it is. It's coming on the screen now. So if you got a pen and paper, write it down, because I'm not going to pause and leave it on the screen, because there's an option to pause and you sort your own shit out from there, mate. Paddle your own canoe, as the wise Chinese man once told me on my trip to Thailand in 2000 and... what was it, 12? Doesn't matter, does it, really? Yeah, there it is. Big God Bob. Loving that name. Good channel. You probably just need more exposure to get to 5,000 subscribers. I only stumbled across this channel a month ago by chance. Never heard of it before, but that's YouTube for you. Transfer bollocks. It's funny because it's true. It is a load of bollocks. The thing is, Big God Bob, how do you get this exposure? What do you do, man? I'm sat here racking my bastard brains all the time thinking, why? Why can I not even just hit 3,000 subs? Exposure. I'm going to think of something. I will. I need a publicity stunt or something, don't I? Dr. Chunky Biscuits, I told you last week, Kev, mate, it's only because you only do one video a week. It's constructive criticism, this, but I like it because I'm after any help that I can get. Try doing 2 or 3. And you watch it, boom. That sounds good. Yeah, do this Friday, another one on Monday, and again on Wednesday it'll fly. Just go live for 10 minutes on those 2 days. Quick chat about whatever is on your mind. At least give it one go. It's something I am going to do. I've only ever done 2 live videos. That was when Mourinho got sacked. And I think it was a Tottenham, after we beat Tottenham away when Rashford scored last season. And really, alarm bells should have been ringing because they're 2 of the most popular videos that I've ever put out. So I do put a lot of love into the VanCam show, but sometimes I don't really get it back. But then I realise maybe just going live, you know, a couple of times a week, just see how it goes, like Dr. Chunky Biscuit says. Let me know what you think in the comments section because it's something I'm flirting with. I've got this software on my computer and all that. I've had a few trial runs that have gone private just to see what it'd look like. Obviously I'm a good looking guy. I don't mean, you know, what I would look like, just how it comes across to you. And before we end the video camera switch, we're going to look at the VanCam Fantasy Football League. We're going to see who's top, get a bit of a gist of how it's going after week 1. Week 1, Chanda FC are rocking top spot on 104 points, which is pretty goddamn impressive. That's Anthony Legend, which he is a legend after that week, but can he keep it up? I mean, I'm rocking around in 26th or 27th place, you know, mid-table. That's what I'm talking about. It's a marathon. It certainly is not a sprint, so you're not getting any prizes for that. But the good thing about the VanCam Fantasy League this year is that there is VanCam merchandise on offer for the winner. If you've not got yours, you can get into the link in the description and sort yourself out, get yourself in there. Oh, just drops it in. Let's just have a look at the team at the top. Anthony's team, yeah, pretty much shit up. Did well having Sterling, Aubameyang, Rashford, Salah, Maguire. Yeah, you played a blinder some, but like I say, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And as always, we do like to have a look at the bottom of the league and have a bit of a laugh. So the person with the wooden spoon at the minute is Nisasong Yoyanga. Yes, on 37 points. Sunshine, you've got some work to do. Yes, it's all going on. I did give the link out earlier to get involved in the VanCam Fantasy League, so make sure you get in there because like I say, it's the only way that you're going to get VanCam merchandise at the end of the season totally free. Yes. Anyway, I'm going to leave you to it. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I love all of you that watch. The people who dislike, you know that one of these days I'm basically going to hunt your dad down, shave his head and send that hair recorded delivery back to your mum. It's just how I roll. I'm from Levenshulme, man. That's how we do things around there. Anyway, it's Wolves up next. We've got to wait till Monday night, which is a bit dog shit, but that's TV for you. And United are the biggest team in the world. I would say that, wouldn't I? That's because we are. But for United, on that Monday night against the Wolves, let's hope the Wolves aren't howling. God, this is getting bad. Come on, United! Woo! I said your love, keep on lifting me higher and higher. Nice one for watching the video. And thanks to everybody who has subscribed to VanCam. You can follow me on all the usual social media platforms. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Plenty of Fish. So make sure you give me a follow. Nice one if you dropped a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe. This is VanCam. Nice one.